the world's largest and most populated city, having 12.64 million people. And Tokyo is the largest among 47 prefectures all throughout Japan. Today, we will have somebody, well, a special globetrotter, a very dynamic person, and an aspiring shutterbug. Let's welcome our very own globetrotter AJ. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay, so AJ has visited the famous Tokyo City. When you say famous, I guess it's an understatement again, because there are more to Tokyo than just being famous. You have to dig in. Now, give us a brief background about Tokyo, AJ.
Well, I can only say one word. Super duper.
Super duper. Okay, super duper Tokyo. A brief background. The culture, the places, the people. I would like to know more, and of course our viewers would like to know more. Let's start with the historical background of Tokyo, if there's any that you can tell us. And, well, the districts, the districts in Tokyo, the economy, the people, all those stuff. Can you start with it?
Well, historically, before I went to Tokyo, I learned that it was formerly a small village, a small fishing village called Edo, and that was many centuries ago. And there's no remnants of this village anymore, because Tokyo is a Godzilla of a city. It's really huge. It's monstrous. It's it's the biggest, one of the biggest or largest metropolis in the world. So I guess really Tokyo now has grown out of its village origins, and it's hard to imagine that it was once just a village.
Yeah, from a fishing village, is that right? Fishing village. How odd if you can just imagine Tokyo right now. Tall buildings, strong structures, the architecture, the culture, the people. Come on, who would even think that that was a fisherman's village? I have read something about the phases of Tokyo. Can you elaborate, or can you say something about that, the phases of Tokyo?
Oh yeah, I think that's very interesting, because I have a friend in Tokyo. He's not Japanese, he's also Filipino, and I asked him to tour us around Tokyo, and I noticed that he would only tour us on one side of Tokyo.
Why is that?
And he left on the other side. In fact, when I told him that I wanted to go to a particular place on the other side, he vehemently disagreed and discouraged me in going there. So I was kind of curious why, and then later I learned that Tokyo has two faces, like that.
Okay, two faces. Now, you told me something about people not wanting you to go to the other side. What are the names of these two faces?
I learned that my friend just toured us around what they call Yamanote.
Yamanote.
And the other side is Shitamachi. The other side where I wanted to go initially.
So, what's the difference? What's the difference? The distinction between the two? How come they were eventually divided in two phases? There must be an economic difference, cultural, social, what else? So come and tell our audience and me about it.